Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Start Your Business, Change Your Life podcast. I'm Nell, the owner of womenforchange.info, a platform where we like to help women start and grow their business online by offering free resources, tips, and trainings. Today, I wanted to talk about something, and that is going live. Going live on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Something that we as business owners need to get our heads around. It's a platform, it's something that's working for people tremendously in connecting with their audience and in kind of in promoting their products and services and connecting with their audience. If you're anything like me, you want to do lives, but something is holding you back from doing Facebook and Instagram lives. I'll tell you a funny story. I did pluck up the courage to go live, and I did, and then I deleted it straight away. And if you know anything about Instagram, they allow you to keep it up there for 24 hours, and that will give you maximum exposure. Blah 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 blah. But I just was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna delete it. And I've gone live before, but it was just such a long period of time between me going live. So it got me to think, what is the issue with me going live? And going live in a business capacity, it's not just on a personal note. So is it that us folks who feel a little bit reserved about going live, is it that we're introverts? An introvert is described as somebody who's shy. Lots of time, tech gurus, billionaires like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos are described as being introvert entrepreneurs. But the way in which they started up their businesses, I don't think it called for them to kind of be too far outside of their comfort zone. So I don't think when having the discussion about being shy or an introvert within the entrepreneur bubble, I don't think we should bring up those guys. The time's different. The level of business is different, and the way in which we connect with audiences is changing, and there are some of the people helping it change. But I don't think in the beginning of their businesses they would have been, going live to their audiences. So let's take them out of the equation and really try and think about what it is that's kind of stopping us from going live. And I think personally, for me, it's a mix of thinking about what people are going to say. I don't know about how you look, what you're saying. Am I going to sound like I, know what I'm talking about? Which I've been in business for over 10 years. I run this podcast. I have a training platform, so I do know. So that has to be out of the window. And I don't think I'm shy, because in a normal networking environment, I may not be the first person to be in your face and so outspoken, but I definitely don't have a problem with communicating with people and, describing and discussing my businesses. So it's really something for me. But when I do jump on live, it is a little bit daunting. And I think we just have to break down why it is that we don't want to go live. And I think one of the things is that we're just going out there to the world. It's different, I think, when I have a webinar and, okay, I know these people have signed up for my webinar. Not that I know them, but they've signed up for me. They know, what they're coming to expect. It's kind of like a controlled environment. Whereas live just feels like, say if you was doing a concert and you just walked on the stage to like a random audience, you don't really know the reception that you're going to get. And I don't think it's about the trolls, because who really cares about the trolls? You just delete them. Something that I think that we can do to overcome the fear of going live like anything, is just to do it. Do it in a small capacity. Pick a date, pick a time that you're going to try it, and just do it. Even if it's for a minute, do it and see how it is. But don't just do it like I did. I just did it and then deleted it, and I haven't done it again since, and that was a couple of weeks ago. Instead, do it and do it again and do it again, and just be repetitive with it. And even if it's still only for a minute every time, and just keep on doing it until you build up the confidence. I know another reason as women why we might hesitate to go live more often is because of appearance. I mean, guys kind of have it easy in the sense that they can just jump on looking whichever way. And as women, I think we're overcritical of ourselves, and so we're going to look on, oh my god, why does my hair look like that? My hair doesn't look right. Is that a spot? Oh my gosh, maybe I should go live today. There's a spot. Am I wearing the right thing? Do I look fat? Do I look too thin? Like, oh my god, why does my nose look like that on camera? My teeth. It's just like, it's too much at some point, because it's kind of like you're going live, but the camera's, I mean, you're staring in the camera so you see yourself. It can be overwhelming and it can be daunting. And that's one of my hang-ups. So I'm speaking to myself when I'm doing this podcast, but I'm saying that what we should try and do is just do it. Just go and do it, because some of the benefits that people are experiencing in their business with going live is a beautiful thing. And if we're really, really hung up about going live, then what I think is a good idea to do is, I know I'm not 100% sure about Instagram, but I know on Periscope you can invite people. So maybe you can post something on your Instagram or Facebook and say, I'm going to be going live, either within my group, or I'm going to be going live and I'm inviting people, so that you feel there's a little bit more of an element of control going on to get you more and more comfortable. So going live within your own Facebook page or your Facebook group, or going live within Periscope where you invite people, could be a little bit more helpful for you. The other thing I know some people feel overwhelmed with is on Facebook and Instagram, you might have your family following you, your friends, your co-workers, and you're thinking, I'm going live for my business or my side hustle or whatever, and I don't really want everybody to be seeing me. So you might be wary that, going live and who's gonna, jump on. In those cases, what I just suggested would be a very good idea. So go live within your page or within your group where, family isn't really, following you unless you've invited them to follow you, or use Periscope as a platform and put it out there. Another great thing that I'm just thinking of is, if you feel like you want to build up practice in talking to the camera, where you're staring at it and you can see yourself, go on Periscope and scope to yourself, or invite one person that you know, and then just practice scoping. Have a private scope session so you can just start to talk, get it out of you. It's kind of like the fear of public speaking in a sense, this is. So I think those are a couple of great tips to help us get on track to start doing live. So one of them is to just do it, which is easier said than done, but sometimes when we just jump and do it, we've done it. The second tip is to stay consistent, even if we're going to do it once a month, once a week. Pick a day, stay consistent. And the third is to try going live in more controlled environments. So go live within your group, within your page on Facebook, and try to go live on Periscope, maybe to just one person that you invite, so that you're able to practice and feel at ease with it, because it is a new thing. I mean, I'm not used to just talking into a camera where I can see myself all the time. It's different. It's a different kind of thing. So don't don't put yourself down that you haven't gone live, or that you feel like you don't have the confidence to go live, or even that you not going live makes you an introvert or makes you shy. Maybe you are, but you still want to go live. I mean, I don't think we should just have these labels and feel like, okay, I'm an introvert, so I'm just not going to go live. No, we can still do it. We can just do it on our own terms. So I know Instagram is probably the biggest platform for going live at the minute, depending on what your target audience is. But don't be scared to use other platforms to get yourself to the comfort level of doing the bigger platforms. And the last thing is that it doesn't have to be perfect. I know we can beat ourselves up about the way we look, yada yada yada, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I hope those tips have helped you. I'm definitely going to be taking those tips on board. And when I implement them, I'm going to come back to you in a few episodes to tell you how I've done. Okay? All right. Thank you. Bye.